And then get this, he only did what the Father told him in his calling of callings for 3 years, and then he died. It makes me wonder, what are we willing to wait for? It makes me wonder, when we tell someone, oh, you should just go ahead and, do you, and that's something you're passionate about, so just go do it. It makes me wonder, would we have done that with Jesus? And would we have watched Jesus say, no, I can't do that? There's one episode in the Gospels where Jesus's brothers actually tell him, hey man, you should go up to the temple now and go to the feast now, because if you want to be seen for what you're doing and for your life, then you should go up there. And Jesus tells him, he's like, no, it's not my time. I'm not supposed to go right now. And so if you've ever felt that way, if you've ever thought, man, am I really doing what I'm supposed to do? God's been having me wait for a while in this, or I don't know what God wants me to do. Take heart. Eliminate the voices in your life. Eliminate, even if they're close friends. If you don't have peace on what they're saying to you about God's timing and what he told you to do last, and if it smells at all of do it in your own strength, then I would encourage you to wait. And that waiting is not inaction when it's done in obedience. See, the key part of what I want to finish here with is, not only did Jesus have to wait, but Jesus waited in obedience. He was obedient to the things that the Father told him to do. There's a reason that Jesus said, I only do and say what the Father tells me to do and say. It's because for so long he had learned how to do that. He waited when even his parents knew what it was that he was supposed to be doing. It had been prophesied what was going to happen. Jesus waits 18 years, and in that process is learning how to only listen to do and say what the Father is telling him to do and say. Friend, if you're thinking to yourself, oh man, maybe I'm not being proactive. I'm in inaction. Who told you that you have to be in action? Is that just a Western thing? Is that just a thing that we're told because that's our perspective of laziness? Or is it that the people that are telling us that have a perspective and a mindset of, if I'm not doing something, I'm not accomplishing something? But instead, what they should be thinking is, if I'm doing something that God's telling me not to do, I'm actually being disobedient. I would question what all they're being obedient in life if they're forcing you to take action when you're supposed to be waiting in obedience.